So in a 20 miles an hour zone, hazard lines on the right hand side, keeping left with the traffic island, vehicles behind. One on the turn behind me, red traffic lights up ahead. We've got the speed camera on the left hand side and more vehicles approaching from behind. Going to stop behind the silver on the red traffic lights, looking down the road now. It bends slight right, then to the left. Got to keep clear in front of us. I'm going to stop short of this, keeping clear as required. Got a pedestrian crossing the road. We're coming towards Putney now, so a little bit of London driving. And we've got a London bus coming down the left-hand side of me. So the low load is going to go left. See his indication. Mirrors all the way around. I'm going to have a cyclist with us potentially. A couple of cyclists behind me on my left-hand side. Just be mindful of the bus on the left-hand side. That bus is going to come to a stop now because there's a user that's flagged the bus down, but he will catch up with us, and so will the cyclist behind us. Continues downhill, one from the left. Pedestrians on the road to the left and to the right of us as we start to come into the town of Putney. Bends round towards the left, narrow roads lanes ahead and no right turn up ahead. One vehicle from the right, vehicles behind. The cyclists are making progress on us as well, with pedestrians in the middle of the road. Happy with those, they're going to move forward, and the cyclists, just be mindful, they're going to catch up with us on the red light here now. So mirrors, going to stay onto the offside lane because we've got the buses stopped on the road further up ahead, and from my experience these buses can actually stay for quite some time as we come to a stop behind Silver with the cyclists in front of us and a motorbike. Going to secure the vehicle with the handbrake on and just keep an observational look around for cyclists, motorbikes. We're going to look for emergency vehicles. We're going to be looking for pedestrians crossing the road, scooters, anything like that that's going to come up to us quite quickly. And then behind us we've got to build up a traffic. In front of us the traffic is starting to move forward, but it is going to be slow. We've got the box junction ahead of us as well, across this junction. We are clear on the box junction. Mirrors both sides as we move off to the green. Now expecting cars to come into my lane to overtake the bus. The white is doing so without any indication, keeping an eye on my near side mirror for other vehicles doing the same. He's going to slot behind me, and we've got pedestrians on the right hand side. There's a temptation for the pedestrians to move forward into the road even though it's not green for us, and there they go. They're going to go because the traffic's congested, and as the vehicles are stopped they're going to move forward. What is dangerous though is, of course, if motorbikes or cyclists comes up who can take the green but are faced with pedestrians crossing the road. So always be mindful of that. Up ahead of us I can see now down to the right hand side of the red bus, the 39. I can see it's fairly well congested. I'm going to secure the car and put the handbrake on here because we are going to go to red. Here's the red lights and we're not moving anywhere for a minute or two. You can see that there's a little bit of movement up ahead with the traffic, but it's fairly well congested. Again, just looking out for motorbikes, looking out for cyclists, looking out for pedestrians crossing the road in front of me, and I'm looking out for also other vehicles, larger vehicles coming down that near side because that's still open. We've got cyclists coming down my near side. We're on the green, but we can't still move anywhere at the moment as vehicles are not prepared to cross and block the box junction. Now in the London boroughs there's potential for box junctions to have a camera on it. In fact, there's a lamppost up there and I don't know if it's a light or whether it's a camera, but either way we don't really want to cross it until it's clear, and we can do so. So it's not clear yet because the white has stopped, and we've got a black car on my left hand side. Are they going to take the opportunity to go forward? I'm just going to hold it here. Pedestrians are crossing even though they're on the green and they've got the red man. Just be mindful now of any other traffic, just looking ahead of us now. So this car's moving forward and indeed takes our space. We don't really have that, and he's just going to slot down the side. So technically he's not in the junction, but he is being a bit cheeky. Moving forward, now the pedestrian is clear. We're on the green and we can clear the box junction. So I think there's cameras on the lamppost by that box junction, monitoring that box junction. So coming to a stop with tyres and tarmac. and we're on the red now. Just moving forward now, just in case there's a vehicle that wants to try and squeeze through. We've got that cyclist on the left hand side, no issues from him, and pedestrians about to cross the road. Securing the vehicle as we're not going anywhere for a moment or two. Keeping an eye on any vehicles that we might need to be aware of from behind, any other road users. As we're on the green up ahead of us now. I'm not sure though, because our observations and our visibility in front of us is reduced by this black car and the red bus, but I can see a little bit of movement now. Mirrors all the way round, just moving forward now, walking it through, creating my looking down the right hand side, so creating a bit of space now just to try and get observation. I can see a couple of motorbikes coming down the centre.